What if I told you that in just 90 days you could become a project manager without a degree and zero knowledge? All you need to do are the 5 steps I'll share in this video. I'm a seasoned project manager myself. Currently, I lead around 20 project managers, and the best ones always have one thing in common. But before I tell you what it is, it's important that you understand what a project manager is, what salary you can expect, and which are the least qualifications you need. I personally recommend you to watch the first half of the video, which concentrates on the theory behind it, but for those who want to jump forward, I've linked all the timestamps in the description box down below. Most people think they know what a project manager is, but they're wrong. Now, according to the Project Management Institute, it's the person assigned by the performing organization to lead the team that is responsible for achieving the project objectives. And now, what does he do? As a project manager, you lead the project team, manage scope, schedule,
quality, cost, resource, risk, communicate to stakeholders, ensure planning, execution, monitoring, and align project goals within the
project organization strategy. Yep, so you are the one for everything. If you are successful, it's your boss and your team's success, and if you fail, it's your fault. But why would anyone want to become a project manager then, right? Well, it never gets boring. Every day when I go to work, I think I have a plan for the day, and as soon as I take the first call, it's doomsday. People screaming, crying, fighting, and you sit in the midst of this mess and must align everyone in order to achieve your goals. If this didn't scare you right away, then it's time to talk salary. In an entry position, you can make on yearly an average 75k, with some level of experience 125k, and if you are able to step up to program management, you can make around 250k. So salary-wise, it's pretty good. Also, the fact that a good project manager can work in any industry can hardly be denied, because you don't need to be an expert, as the experts are part of your project team. And exactly this is what great project managers set apart from good ones. Great ones know that they are absolutely clueless in comparison to their project team. So, they let their team members shine and build a level of trust where people do not only commit to the goal, but also to their project manager. Let's come to the question you're all here for. How to become a project manager in only 3 months without having a degree. The first step is to sign up for the Google Project Management course. And before you click away right now because your attention level dropped, did you ever realize that as soon as you hear something which annoys you, you are tempted to jump off? I will link here a video on how to fix your attention span. And now coming back to the Google Project Management Certificate and taking a closer look at the estimated duration. It's approximately 6 months if you complete a module every week. Well, we don't have that much time, we want it now. And don't worry, I've done the math for you. If you complete a module in a day, you would need roughly 4 weeks. Let's say you work full-time and are not able to keep up with that. That's why I personally favor some softer goals like 7 modules in a week. How you achieve it, it's up to you. But back in the day when I was in the same situation, I used the mornings before my main job and the weekends to the fullest. The Google Project Management Certificate is widely recognized as pretty solid, but this was only the basics. The second step to become a project manager in less than 3 months is to get hands-on experience. In this phase, you could already start freelancing on Upwork or Fiverr. This will allow you to work on smaller projects, get your first customers, and learn to manage yourself. I know many people who successfully launch their own business that way. The important thing is that you focus on classical project management and do this for the next 2 months in parallel to the upcoming steps. And if for some reason getting customers is hard for you, join open source communities and projects like the Google Season of Docs in 2025, which, by the way, hasn't been announced yet, so you might come right at the time. The third step to become a project manager in less than 3 months is to sign up for the Scrum Master and Product Owner examination by scrum.org. I know there are multiple organizations offering these certificates, but just know that scrum.org is the most known, plus has no expiry date. And they are the one developing the Scrum framework actually. What the Google Project Management Certificate focuses on a mixed approach, the Scrum Master and Product Owner certificates sharpens your skills for Agile. The simplest way to get these is taking a course on Udemy, plus reading the Scrum Guide 3 to 4 times, passing the free open assessment at scrum.org multiple times, and only then signing up for the exams. I passed it the same way. It took me roughly 2 weeks in preparation for both certificates. The fourth step to become a project manager in less than 3 months is to polish your LinkedIn profile. Now, after we have our first work experience, as well as earned our certificates, we start a fresh LinkedIn profile. Before connecting with everyone, please do the basics like a nice photo, bio, and so on. You'll find dozens of videos of YouTube on how to set up a great LinkedIn profile. But from a project management perspective, it's now important to add your skills and certificates. Lastly, get some reviews and shoutouts from friends. Most people ignore this following step, but after setting up your profile, the real work on LinkedIn begins. Networking. Reach out to other project managers, top voices, HR professionals, headhunters in project management with a simple message like, "Hi, I'm looking to break into project management and recently completed certifications and real-world projects. Would you be open to a quick chat? The fifth step to become a project manager in less than 3 months is to apply for an entry level. Let's sum it up. By now, you have earned the Google Project Management, the Scrum Master, and the Product Owner certificates. Furthermore, you have hands-on experience through your contribution in open source or freelancing projects. And lastly, you have polished your LinkedIn profile with meaningful connections. So, are you now ready to apply for entry-level jobs? Not yet, because it's quite common in the application process that you get asked about project initiation and rollout in specific. The reason is simple. It's because these are the phases where a shift in responsibility takes place. To help you understand this better, I've linked a resource to the SAP Activate method down below. Although this is one of many approaches in the field of IT project management, I think it explains the start and end of a project close to reality. If there is one thing I can leave you with, it's never stop learning, improving, and looking for opportunities. Let me know in the comments down below if you need further guidance. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one. Bye.